Thom kali ini. Oh, ini dia 3 lawan 3 Profesor Thom HAYE.
Welcome back at the Haye Way, your favorite weekly podcast with the one and only Thom HAYE.
And the one and only Neal Peterson.
Yeah. It's going to be an emotional one.
Emotional? You have something to share?
Yeah. We're going to not see each other for at least until the 5th of June.
Yes, finally.
Finally? That you're not
I
seeing
have
me?
some space.
Oh. So today we're going to look forward to the 2 games against China and Japan. We're going to discuss some stuff, some news. But before we start, a special shout out to my big friends of Rexona. This episode is brought by our big friends of Rexona because, yes, the big match is coming. Timnas is ready to be back in action. Intense training, pressure, heat, and a sweat on the pitch. There's no room of distraction. That's why I count on Rexona 72 hours of non-stop protection that keeps me fresh and cool after the match. Now it's your turn to bring the same energy for the next match. Support Timnas to the fullest. Show your support loud and proud. Stay fresh and confident with Rexona. Because real fans don't quit. And Rexona, freshness won't let you down. Lanjut terus dukung Timnas. Apapun yang terjadi bersama Rexona. Prof HAYE approved.
I must say, I really approved. I was walking into the studio and I thought you were smelling really nice.
Thank you so much.
So Rexona,
I'm happy with
Rexona did a good job, finally.
You know who also did a good job?
Tell me.
Bibi. Last week.
Yeah, she did.
Oh my God. She was a natural.
Yeah, because it was funny because there were a lot of really nice comments.
Yeah.
And like I said, she was really nervous.
Yeah.
So she was also a little bit scared maybe of what people would think. But you couldn't see it in the podcast.
No, of course not.
And
No,
I
like
think
in the beginning, like everyone, it's not only in this show, but like in other shows I do, even famous people, the first 5 or 10 minutes, they're a little bit like, you know, what's going on. Even if you have done an interview for 100 times, it's the same for you.
Yeah.
If you're in a TV studio or something, you have to get adjusted.
Yeah, sometimes you also want to know the people around you a little bit more. But she knew us, of course. But she was nervous. But I think we had a lot of fun in the episode together. So it was a really fun episode. So also, if you didn't see it yet,
go check it out.
You should watch it because it was a little bit something different. And
that's what I read in one of the comments. I forgot to write down his or her name. The person said, "It's unbelievable in the time we're living right now that one of the biggest players of Timnas and his future wife are in the same podcast talking about relationship, goals." And I thought that's such a nice compliment.
Yeah.
Because you never see it. You don't see Messi and his wife, Kevin De Bruyne. So I thought we did a good job.
Yeah, of course, those are really big players. But no, it's I also know a lot of people like to see us talk about football and Timnas and also about all the guys in our team and how they are doing. And of course, for us, it's also really fun. But it's also sometimes a nice way to share some other things and other insights, like we also said we were going to do. And I think the last podcast maybe is not for everyone because it's not only about football, but I think
But that's the channel.
Yes.
It's also like an adventure vlog in Labuan Bajo.
Yeah.
Or BB in the podcast. And I think that's
and also a lot of times coming, of course, when you visit Jakarta again with the Haye Way team.
Yeah, but the thing is, I invited Bibi in real life. She said, "Let's go." Has she said anything about it? Is it still on?
I think she's still in, but she needs some preparation, or she needs to know a little bit what's going to happen. But we will see. But for me, the most important thing is that she had a good time. I think we all had a fun time during the episode, and for the people who saw the episode, there were a lot of positive and sweet comments. So she and of course I appreciate that a lot.
But the whole family is taking over right now. Eh? Last week we had Bibi, and now the new director of the Haye Way, Lennon, sitting in the back. And if people are thinking, Lennon, who is Lennon?
The oldest son.
From BB. He's a great guy. He's been to the studio many times now, and director of the Haye Way. He could put it on his LinkedIn
10
profile.
years old and already making
Yeah.
the production
Yeah.
with Kenneth.
So, I forgot to say at the beginning of the episode, don't forget to subscribe. It's totally free. Don't forget to subscribe on Instagram. And now, it's even more important than other days if you haven't subscribed. And the reason? I'll tell you a little bit later. It's a little teaser. So, subscribe right now on YouTube, on Instagram. And I'll tell you later more about it. Hey, it's a good teaser, right? Talking about teasers. China and Japan. 2 massive games for timnas.
We're getting closer.
Sorry?
We're getting closer.
Yeah, so we don't have to explain to the people that you're calm and ready. I'm nervous and not ready. So, the thing is, especially in the third group phase, is that I think every game becomes bigger and bigger at the end. So last time, Bahrain was a huge game, especially about what happened before in the result against Australia. And now China is even bigger. Do you agree?
No.
Okay.
No.
That's why I'm a fan and you're a professional player.
I understand, and from a certain perspective, maybe it feels that way.
Mhm.
And it's a little bit cliche how I'm going to say it, but of course, like every game you play is big. So also the games in the beginning are really big because there you can set a certain standard, and of course maybe it feels bigger because you're getting closer to the results or the outcome, but like I always say, for me it's really important to don't look ahead too far.
No, yeah.
And it's just another important game, so that's how I like to look at it.
So against Bahrain, you got revenge for the first game.
Yes, it feels.
Yeah.
It felt like that also.
Does it feel that you want to get revenge for the game against China?
Yeah, but not really like revenge on China. I think in the game against Bahrain there were some more emotions.
Circumstances?
Yeah,
Different
circumstances and emotions involved.
Yeah.
And we did really well, also in a really sportive way, I think. So I'm proud of that and of the whole team, of course. But I think the revenge against China is more about showing yourself more because we didn't perform at our best in that game. So I think it's more a personal revenge than that it has something to do with China.
Take us back, because it was a tough period. Playing away against Bahrain, then conceding the goal in extra time, then flying to China, also difficult circumstances to play there, and losing 2-1. What do you remember about that game?
Like you said, I think after the game against Bahrain, we went straight to the hotel and headed into the plane to China, which was about 10 hours of flying, if I'm not mistaken. And I think the circumstances in China weren't that well. If I look at the pitch, and
The weather was difficult, right?
I must say that the weather was difficult, but not as hot as we've experienced in the other countries. So for me it was okay, but difficult circumstances. I think the stadium was really full with the fans, which is actually something that's nice. You like to play in the atmosphere even if the people are against you.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I can enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
But we conceded 2 goals in the first half, too easy, and then you try to fight yourself back in the game, and at the end, I think the second half we were way stronger, and I could score, but
You scored a good goal.
unfortunately it was a little bit too late in the game, so it ended up in a 2-1 loss. But I think
What's the lesson learned from that game against China, you think?
The lesson learned. That's a hard one. But if you look back to that game and you look at to China, I think now they are on top or on bottom on the bottom in the group. But I think if you look at all their games against every strong opponent, they are always close games and they really have a fighting spirit. And it's also hard to play against because they defend really well. They try to play a little bit more on the counter attack, they fight and run a lot. So I think this is their best quality.
It's a very tough opponent, right? They have a lot of people behind the ball. It's
exactly.
very difficult how they defend.
And I always try to explain, like, I think maybe if you just look at playing football, we can have more quality.
Yeah.
But to show that, you always first have to match
the intensity, right?
The same intensity as the opponents. Because if you lose the battle in that way, you cannot play good football as well.
No,
so I think that's important.
Yeah, and I think what you already mentioned, like a lot of people in my DMs, in the DMs of the Haye Way, and they said, okay, hey, and if we win against Japan, everything is possible. And
China and Japan.
No, they're already talking about Japan. And I said, ho. The biggest mistake you can make is overlooking a game. Because
Finally, you say something clever.
I'm learning. Every week sitting here with you. No, but but like I totally believe in this because overlooking is the most stupid thing you could do at the moment right now. You don't have anything. So you need a good result against China. And if that happens, then you can look forward to Japan.
I think I strongly believe also that's why I always say I try to look at the next moment that's coming and not too far ahead, because I think if you look too far ahead, you also are less sharp in the moment.
Yeah,
I think if you cannot focus on everything at the same time.
Yeah. Then there's a big difference compared to the other games. I think since you joined Timnas, you have a longer training camp together in a special location, Bali. I saw a video clip, I think yesterday or the day before. It's amazing. It looks
the facilities look really
good.
One thing that hasn't changed is that the stadium is sold out again.
Insane, right? So fast. Yeah. And I already saw also there are so many people, Indonesian people going to the game in Osaka. So people who live there, but there's a lot of people flying. So that's amazing. But like about support, we can do a...
Sorry, I interrupted you.
No, sorry. But we can always talk about support about the... for Timnas. But I think also what a good thing is, so you can spend a long time together. It's a group who knows each other already. And that can also make a difference, you know?
Of course, if you have more time for preparation, I think in every circumstances, it's what I need to find the right word. It's an advantage.
Yeah.
I found it.
Yeah. You were looking for it and you found it. No, but because what I think is interesting, and it's not strange. It's game 9 and 10 that people are suspended after getting yellow cards. People are injured. So I think this is going to say a lot about the strength of the team. People have to come in, jump in, and we saw in the games against Bahrain also, that people jumped in, got a chance, and they took it. I think that it's not...
that's also, I think that's the perfect example of a good team.
That's what I mean. It's not the 11 players, it's the team that can make the difference.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So, we can also talk about the game about Japan, but we don't need to talk about that. Because it's now only China, and it's going to be interesting, because... I don't know what the climate is at the moment now in Indonesia. Probably it's hot, because people told me when I was there in March, say, hey, in June it's going to be even worse.
Especially in the stadium, it's really, also for a spectator, it's really, really hot. So it's you don't have to be ashamed.
Did you talk to Ola already about wearing the long sleeves?
Not yet, but I'm curious. But like he said, he will try everything to play with the long sleeve.
Do you know what my preparation is for before the game? Is watching a lot of old videos back. And old, I mean in March, or the games, celebrations. I even watched I think it was the FIFA goal. I think that's the Instagram account. They made a really nice video the last time about you guys getting on a bus together.
Yeah.
You know which video I mean?
I've seen so many videos.
Yeah,
so it's hard
because
to...
it's you talking in a podcast mic and they're collecting everyone.
I saw that one.
You know, that's, I don't know. I won't say, no, I will say it. I think they do it better than here in Europe because they're so creative. And I think they use also AI way better. There are some videos of you with AI and I get also mentioned. But I think it's so cool, but it helps with the hype, you know?
Yeah.
And it's still, so this will be, it's like 12 days when this airs before, Thursday in a week before it airs. But I think I'm just going to refresh every time.
Yeah, it's crazy if you look about the hype and around the games, the messages, but also like you said, the videos, the music, the pictures. There's every day you see new things, but it's really fun. It's really fun.
I think it's like you said it to me, Mart Pa said it to me, that around the games you shut off. Like you're not really more on your phone. You really want to get into the zone.
No, not too much. Yes.
Yeah. So, did you already pack? Because you're flying. No. But I don't understand.
No,
this,
I'm always I'm the type of guy that like the day before, I need to check what time my flight is again. I will start packing.
Yeah.
But yes, I'm not packing too much because also after we go after the games,
On
we
holiday,
have
right?
a short holiday
With
together.
BB and the boys, right?
No, only with BB.
Okay. Oh, the boys have to go
The
to
boys
school.
have unfortunately still have to go to school.
Yeah.
But BB has a really kind family who
That's
will
really nice. Yeah.
take care of the boys, so that's nice. And then we have some time together in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw also that Japan is a good country for fashion as well. So maybe I find some new things there.
So you're leaving some space open in your luggage? Because that's why I was asking. Like
Only if I deserve it after the 2 games.
We can decide. The viewers of the Haye Way can decide if you can.
If I'm allowed to.
Yeah, to buy some stuff. Because that was so funny. With last week, we did a little bit of Q&A about you guys and pointing who's more who needs more time getting ready and stuff. And that's why I thought, okay, you're the guy who is you need to take a lot of time before you get ready. You place a lot of importance on the appearance. But now it's just like last minute, packing your bag.
Yeah, I don't know why it's like that. But when I go on holiday or on a trip, I always do it like this.
Yeah. So for you, it's also like your future wife is going to the game in Jakarta. Your parents will be there.
Yes.
Your sister.
My sister will be there for the first time.
Is this going to?
My little sister.
Yeah, she's not that little.
No,
She's grown
she's 2
up.
years younger.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But like, the thing is that something for a player that makes a game even more special, or are you just focused on the game?
No, of course it's really special to have my family together for the first time for a game. But honestly, I don't make it too big. It's more just I think it's really fun for them to be together, and for me it's really, of course, it's special to share something like that together. So, but actually it's just really fun and something to look forward to. Yeah.
I was just thinking, this is really selfish. You probably don't have any time for me after the game to give me a hug again, because I'll be standing like the whole family is standing there.
Yeah, but I don't. It's not like every day, every game. I'm going there to.
No.
Because normally I see all the people
after,
Yeah.
That's
close
right.
to me. I see them after the game.
Yeah, but Yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool that everyone is making the trip because it takes a lot for the people. And I don't even mean in money, but also time.
Yeah.
People have jobs, have other stuff going on here, and they think, I think that's
and they will. It's also nice for my sister. She will meet a lot of family as well.
Yeah, it's so cool. Before we go further, I'm going to give you a little present.
What kind of present?
To take in your bag.
Ah, thank you.
Yeah, because the big match is coming up, and Timnas is ready to be back in action. Intense training, especially for you in Bali. Pressure, heat, and the sweat on the pitch. There's no room of distraction. That's why I count on the Rexona 72 hours non-stop protection that keeps me fresh and cool after the match. Now it's your turn to bring the same energy for the next match. Support Timnas to the fullest. Show your support loud and proud. Stay fresh and confident with Rexona, because real fans don't quit, and Rexona freshness won't let you down. Lanjut terus dukung Timnas, apapun yang terjadi bersama Rexona. Prof Haye approved. So, then...
But I'm also interested in your trip to Jakarta.
Oh, yeah.
Last time you did a lot of things. Are you?
Last time I was overwhelmed.
Are you playing football again? Also?
Yeah. Yes, I'm playing football.
Yeah?
Yeah. Shout out Asim. Thank you so much for the invitation. He already booked a football field. We had a little bit of discussion. The grass is a little bit too high.
For you, for your
me. Yeah. I
to
want to
demonstrate your qualities.
Yeah. I said it doesn't have to be GBK. I said Asim, but no, kidding. I'm really looking forward. We had a great game last time, and the cool thing is that. My colleagues, Kenneth and Karil, will be joining, and the guy who takes the most beautiful pictures of Timnas, Gaston.
Yes.
He's joining also.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So I asked him. I said, "Bring your boots, and we'll play together." So we'll play a game together.
Ah, you will join the football
game. And that's so cool.
And but I think the most important thing, no matter what you guys do,
I know what you're gonna say.
Especially for Ganes. Because
Padang.
it was a bit disrespectful the last time.
Yeah. I got a lot of messages.
Nasi Padang.
Yeah. So I will tell you this. I'm going to eat nasi Padang. I'm really looking forward to it. But one thing. So many people asked me to go with them.
Okay.
So I feel really difficult. It's for me very difficult to make a choice. Who am I going to eat nasi Padang? So I'm thinking maybe to eat with a big group. With people who don't know each other. And we'll eat just nasi Padang together.
I think that's a really
But
fun idea.
we're going to do it. We'll make a video about it. So it's nasi Padang. Of course, we'll do an in real life, hopefully with Bibi. And there are a lot of cool ideas. Even maybe making a trip to another city outside of Jakarta. Because a lot of people said, hey, Neal, you should go there. So it's going to be a crazy... I'll be there 10 days. It will be 10 days with... And then people say, Neal, you have... they saw the last time I'm really tired. But I think I will sleep even more... less than the last time.
Yeah, but
I could care less.
Actually, your traveling schedule is a little bit better than last time.
Now, because I was in London. But to be honest, I think I'm so excited. I'm so excited, of course, about June 5th and June 10th. But also... It's also difficult to explain sometimes here in Holland what we are experiencing there. Of course, for you it's normal being player, one of the biggest players of the national team. But for me, with the podcast, people are so kind. They really want to do stuff together. And I think that's unbelievable. The love they are giving us, it's unbelievable.
But it's also really nice, of course, through the platform that we can show it.
Yeah.
Just through everyone.
Yeah. So, Nasi Padang, football. We'll do a lot of things. And of course, like the last time, we just decided on the go to do stuff. If you have good ideas what we should do with the Haye Way team, let us know. And if you have a good idea, we'll do it. I'm looking to play paddle in Jakarta. Just one time, but let me know if you want to play paddle. You can be like the same level of Thom, then I'll beat your ass, but that's okay.
They don't know my level yet, but they will see on camera one time when I beat Neal. because he can do it maybe without camera, but
Oh,
on the
okay,
camera
okay.
he's choking.
Then we have some cool news that Ganes was looking at, Kenneth was looking at, I was looking at. I think this is a really cool story. Evandra Floresta, he's one of the big stars of the under-17, timnas under-17, treated his classmates to a noodle party after helping Indonesia qualify for the World Cup under-70s. I think then
That's
you're a
good-
really big man.
That's a good initiative, yes.
The-
To
oh,
share it with everyone.
That's so cool, right?
yeah.
So, what would you do? Like, you're under 17 player, you qualify for the World Cup. I don't think you will do noodles, right?
That's a really tough question. I think I would be busy with celebrating.
Yeah, but take them to a paddle game to play with the whole class a paddle game
Yeah, I
or
don't know,
golf. Maybe golf.
yeah, but I
That's
don't,
difficult, eh?
no, but I think also with food unites also. So I think it's a really good idea to celebrate it together with the noodle party because you're talking and enjoying food. I think it's the perfect idea.
Evandra Floresta, not only a big player on the field, but maybe even a bigger player outside of the field. And that on his age, I think it's insane.
It's
That's
really
really
fun
cool, yeah.
initiative.
Then, this is really cool. I couldn't believe this. Do you believe you have a lookalike in Indonesia?
No, I don't have one.
Are you challenging our listeners and viewers?
Yeah, if they find
Because
someone, that
we
would be
saw
fun.
some pictures. We'll put them now in the edit. Like Jay Itzes.
Yeah,
Sita Jan?
but he's famous.
He's famous. But
because we've seen him a lot of times now.
But like unfortunately, the Ronaldinho lookalike from Bandung, he passed away. But he really looked, right?
Yeah, really look alike.
Yeah. Then the Kevin De Bruyne lookalike van Sierebon. It's such a cool face. And then we have the Lionel Messi from Jakarta. But hey, if you're at home and you think, hey, I have a Thom HAYE, a professor lookalike.
Or other lookalikes.
Or the
Not-
lookalikes.
not
Send
just
them to
about
us.
me. Maybe even a Neal lookalike.
Yeah. I'm trying
It's
to
possible.
You didn't see I did a haircut to look like you?
Yeah, tomorrow I have a haircut again, so you have to change.
Are you going to go blonde again?
No way.
So, and then the last one, on the Ultras Garuda, of course, we talked about them many times, about the support in the stadiums, the banner, the passionate supporters from the south end of GBK. They just released a very special song for timnas, a special collaboration between fans and musicians. Shout out Ultras Garuda, Ronnie Udura, Dorchi Sadega, Ikmal Tobing, Putri Lana. The name of the song is Demi Ke Jayaan, for the glory. I hope I pronounce it. I'm still taking Bahasa lessons, so sorry. I want to... Your first opinion when you hear this.
It's really catchy.
It's so catchy.
Yeah. I think, why don't you meet them as well?
The Ultras.
Yeah, like in... I don't know if it's possible or if they want to, but it's fun to show maybe the
I would be really honored because like they are such a big, passionate, true fans.
Yeah, but maybe it's also
course.
nice to see the hard work, for example, with the banners or
Or
the
the
hard
song.
work they put in
Yeah.
and the song
Yeah.
that they can share something about it. Maybe
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, hey
Maybe it's a
guys,
good
if you're
idea.
looking, let me know. I'll be honored to meet you guys because like what we discussed many times on the show, it's such a big support you give to timnas, not only with the banner, but all the things you come up. So yeah. Like Tom said, if you ask, I'll be there. Just say, please, in Jakarta, because, but I'll be there. I met Ronnie the last time. He was one of the winners of the giveaway.
okay.
Yeah. So, talking about a giveaway.
So he will wear if you meet him, he will wear the Haye Way jersey.
Yeah. I already told at the beginning of the episode, subscribe. Our YouTube channel, Instagram. And you know why? Because we're going to give away the exclusive The Haye Way jersey, number 19 on the back. And you know, you cannot buy it. A lot of people ask us, please tell us, put it in a web shop, sell it. No. It's exclusive for the real fans of The Haye Way. And the only thing you have to do is follow us on YouTube, follow us on Instagram, That's the only thing.
Subscribe on YouTube.
Yeah.
And
It's totally
follow.
free.
Yeah, but subscribe. You said follow.
Okay, subscribe.
Subscribe
Yeah.
on YouTube and follow the Haye Way Instagram.
Yeah, that's right. And then we'll choose someone, maybe 2 people to.
Let's say 3. I like the number 3.
Okay, number 3. Okay, we'll give away 3 jerseys, and I think that's a good one because it's going to be a different time for us. Of course, we're going to talk, we're going to FaceTime, but we're not going to really see each other. So good luck,
Yeah,
Tom.
thank
Do
you.
your job.
I think it was a fun last episode with me.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
So we already tease next week. All right, I'll tell you. Next week we have a returning guest in studio. That's the only thing I'm saying.
And for now, I think it's time to end the episode.
Yeah?
It's really hot in the studio.
Oh, it's so hot.
So thanks to my friends with Rexona.
So we do it one more time. A shout out to our big friends. We really
I'm using some Rexona right after.
We really support or we really enjoy the support of Rexona. So thank you so much, Rexona. The big match is coming up. Timnas is ready to be back in action. Intense training, pressure, heat, and sweat on the pitch. There's no room for distraction. That's why I count on Rexona. 72 hours non-stop protection that keeps me fresh and cool match after match. Now it's your turn to bring the same energy for the next match. Support Timnas to the fullest. Show your support loud and proud. Stay fresh and confident with Rexona because real fans don't quit and Rexona freshness won't let you down. Lanjut terus dukung Timnas apapun yang terjadi bersama Rexona.
Prof Haye approved.
That's it. Tom, have a great flight, safe flight. Good luck in Bali. Get ready. And I'm so excited to see you in GBK again. Thank you so much. Next week we're back without Tom. We have a special guest next week in studio. And I can't wait to see you all in Jakarta. Thank you for now, and I'll see you next week.